Okay, if you are one of these performers who spent so much time training that you haven't developed your ability at the trusting mindset, all that means is, hey, guess what? You're like most performers. Almost every performer out there needs to build the trusting mindset. And it actually ends up being one of the key transitions in going from being a great musician to being one of the best. Because all that practice and rehearsal can get you at least, what I say in lectures, at least 2/3 of the way to the best of your ability, which is a long way, and oftentimes it gets you past most other folks. But then you get into a position where you know you could perform better under pressure. You know you've got the talent, it's just not coming out yet. And to develop that trusting mindset is something that almost everybody in the profession has to do. So guess what? Welcome to the club. All right, so it's normal. What do we do about it? The trusting mindset can be developed first by practice scheduling. Thinking about scheduling just as much time for the trusting mindset as you have the training mindset. So really, sit down with a piece of paper and break out the times that you're going to rehearse, break out the times that you're going to work on your performance, and say, I'm going to reserve time just to trust myself. So what that means is understanding what the trusting mindset is. It's very loose, very rhythmic, very free, very quiet mind, very engaging and passionate, and has very little basis in science or technical aspects of performance. It's not critical. There's no judgment. There's no evaluation. It's just performing and letting yourself go. Oftentimes, some of the best comedians are very extemporaneous. They can get on stage and they can just go and make any audience laugh. What are they doing? They're allowing whatever comes to their mind, they're just going to throw out there without any second guessing of, well, is this going to be funny or is this not going to be funny? Same things in music. Just play without any sheets of music, play without anybody looking over your shoulder, and just enjoy the rhythm and the feeling and the flow of it. And reserve a lot of time to do that, to allow yourself to get in that mindset. Very, very valuable. What I find with most folks who haven't spent a lot of time working on the trusting mindset yet is at first, if I ask them to perform in that situation, they'll say, okay, okay, but what do you want me to work on? Right? That's the habit is, I got to be working on something. And that's the trusting mindset. The trusting mindset's not working on anything. It's in just enjoying the moment. It's not thinking about the future. It's not thinking about the past. It's just going right now, wherever your spirit will take you. And sometimes it's very hard for you to allow yourself to do that because you feel like you're goofing off. And interestingly enough, one of the synonyms we have for the trusting mindset is play. And in the psychological literature, we've looked at kids at play. They're very free and very loose. And the trusting mindset and this notion of play is similar. We're not talking about the play where you're goofing off and you don't have a direction. We're talking about the play where you're into a particular task, but you're into it. Not for the sake of doing it correctly, but for the sake of enjoying it. And so very serious play at your profession is an extremely valuable way to work on the trusting mindset.